for the sake of full disclosure, I'm going to be honest with you, this really, for real, is my 5th time trying this. So I think I have everything together. The washer has finally done its cycle, and I'm going to show you how to make a guided notes of your own using Cornell Notes. So up until now, I've created them for you. I've added them to the lesson. You'll notice that there is not one in today's lesson. Instead, I want to show you how to create them yourself. So let's start with, how do I get the Cornell Notes template, Mrs. Allred? Okay, that's easy. So you'll go to the Resources tab. And you will scroll past these things to our shared folder. Click here, and look, it opens all the documents we use in class, plus some. So I have it here as a Cornell Notes template. It will open right up, but I also added it to the outlines because there's only a couple things here. Wherever you get it, fantastic. It's the same document. So you click this document, and you can not edit the document here. I can because I own the document, but for you, you need to download the document. Don't download it as a PDF. Download the document as a Word document. Save it to your desktop, save it to an English folder, wherever you put it. I would save it to your desktop because this is not an English specific document. This is a education life goal. Okay, they're so easy. They make everything else easy. You might as well save it forever and ever. Now, mine is already saved to my computer, so I'm going to open it here and close all of these things while I wait for it to open. Now, here's the biggest catch for this document, okay? It's like opening. Oh, you're making me so angry. It's as if you were opening a blank document. See, it says document 1 because it's a template. So you have to save this to your computer as something. So for me, I'm going to save it here into the nope, that's the research paper. That's not going to work, is it? To Kill a Mockingbird documents. I'm going to see what I have everything labeled. It says Guided Notes to Kill a Mockingbird chapters, and I know we are doing chapters 12 to 14 today. Save. I'm just going to replace the file. My computer crashed. That doesn't matter to you, so sorry. All right, so this is my template. This is where I'm starting. I'm going to take these 3 cells and highlight them. Oh, just stop. I'm going to click the Layout tab and merge these cells. Then here I can write okay, stop. I'm going to write To Kill a Mockingbird Guided Notes. And then here I'm going to merge these cells as well, just so I can say lesson 3.4.3. And I know it's that because I have tried this so many times this morning and my computer just does not like me today. Our essential question is, we have to get there. Course outline. We are on this lesson here. Our essential question is, how can words inspire change? We are literally going to copy and paste those here. All right, so next step, we need to start looking at the lesson. So this would serve as a fantastic preview if you did this before class, because it gives you an idea of what the lesson's going to be about before we come in and really talk about it. So we can see that we're talking about the 13th Amendment. If I had not already tried to do this so many times, we would go through and read each and every word here. But because this is just a preview before we get to the lesson, I think that I can just go through pretty quickly and copy and paste things over, right? So we're talking about the 13th Amendment. neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for a crime whereof the party shall be duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Congress shall have the power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. Okay, so that looks like it is the words right out of the 13th Amendment, right? So I'm going to delete these and I'm going to say today we're talking about the 13th Amendment. When I'm done, I will check my spelling because that's important and paste those words right over. Okay? Do I need them to be so big, you think? Probably not. And you'll learn as you go that Arial Narrow is fantastic because it takes up less space. Okay, 13th Amendment. What does it say down here? Oh, it gives us some specifics. So I think I'm just going to make a bulleted list down here. And we're going to say it was passed on January 31st. It's going to say African Americans continue to be oppressed. So we can put that down here in our bulleted list. And it looks like we have a video. So I can copy and paste that right into my bulleted list as well, right? Okay. Does that cover all the main information from this page? It sure does. Let's see what the next page brings. All right, we're talking about another topic. So we're going to come over here and say this page is about culture. I know that we talked about culture a bunch in class, so this could probably be just a glaze over copy and paste page, right? So in the seventh man, we talked about Japanese culture and how it affected the understanding. In fact, culture is such an important part of literature that has been added to the think map for your quote analysis. Do we have time to go worry about that now? No, probably not. So we won't worry about that now. We'll worry about that in class when Mrs. Allred brings it up and the think map comes up and we can copy and paste right into our Cornell notes then, right? Okay. So we're answering a question. In what ways do perspective and culture impact the character's perception of Atticus? I don't remember seeing that on my reading guide. Should I pause now and go add that to the reading guide? What do you think? Okay, well, I'm not going to because I'm just trying to get through this video. So I'm just going to copy and paste this here because it looks like an important question that we're probably going to discuss. Oh, that looks odd. How do I fix that? What do you think? I'm just going to merge the cells, right? Then that will center everything. And when it comes time to answer that question in class, I know that I can just come here like this. I can change the font to red and I can answer the question here, right? With our class discussion. That works. Okay, so what's next? In chapter 12, Jen and exposed her to new. Oh, that looks like another question that we might discuss in depth in class. So again, I'll come down here. I will merge these cells and I will paste it. So use sticky notes to identify characters such as Calpurnia. How do Atticus, Jem, and Scout view these oppressed characters? How do the other characters view them? That's going to be an interesting conversation in class, I think, later. And point of view. Oh my goodness, we've talked about point of view so many times for the last how many years? Do we need to add this to our Cornell notes? I mean, it wouldn't hurt, right? You never know. Maybe we're going to discuss this topic a little bit more in depth in class. That's up to you. I'm going to add it because you never know what could come out of it. Maybe Mrs. Allred has something in mind, or maybe it's just part of EDIA. Who knows yet, right? So I'm just going to add it. I'm going to copy and paste the definition. Okay. We have these three. I don't like when it's not centered. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. So what's next? Explore this map. We can click through this. Okay. Oh, look, there's Harry Potter. Okay. Sorry. Got a little excited. For more explanation and point of view, watch the Discovery Education. We can always use more videos in our Cornell notes, right? So we're just going to take this one and we're going to add it in. Oh, it didn't add in properly. I don't like that. So I guess I'm going to have to do it myself. So I'll just make this one over here a link. I hope it doesn't freeze my computer. It didn't. Alrighty then. What's next? Short answer. Oh, it's just a question. Here we're comparing perspectives. It looks like something we'll probably talk about in class. So I'll just copy and paste the question over here like I did to the one above. I'm going to merge these cells, paste the question. Do we have another one? Oh, we do have another one. Okay, I'm going to copy these, merge these cells, paste it here. What's next? Oh, whole lesson. Look at that. All right, now what? I have to save. Okay. Now I have all of the information in one place. So when we come to class, we can already have our outline and we're ready to go. Now I have a question or maybe an explanation. When we get to class, chances are Mrs. Albright's going to spend some time talking about point of view. And so I'm going to have to add some lines. Did you see this right here? I could just add a line with this right here. The only catch is I think if you do it next to merge cells, it adds a whole merge cell. So how do I make this unmerged? Okay, I'm clicked in the cell. I want to split the cells. Number of columns is 2. And then I can just put my line back. Okay? Alrighty. So now I have already added these. I showed these to you. I can just copy and paste into here so that I can take notes when we start talking about them in class. And I don't need these like this. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to remove the bulleted list. Okay, and on that note, it sounds like Wilma needs to go potty. So I'm going to save the video. I'm going to share it to you and I will see you guys at 9:15.